Hyper Pit. The party knew the camp wouldn't welcome them with danger on every side. They devised a strategy. The lizard folk would capture them. Some would pose as slaves, Ivy, Ashen, and Xeris, while Maris and Vandal were to be thrown into the fighting pits. Everyone knew who waited for them, and each faced the coming day with a quiet edge. Vandal, preparing himself, altered his appearance with bark and rough cuts of his own hair. He reshaped the face his son would recognize, and later that night he went to each of his companions, offering words of gratitude, calm, reflective, and full of heart. He reminded them all who they were and how proud he was to stand amongst them. It was then that Miles spoke. His voice trembled, his hand shook, simply stating, "I can't do this." Silence fell heavy, and then the truth. The man in the pit, Verum, was not another threat. He was the threat. The one Miles had been running from, the one who nearly ended him. He'd hunted him for a year, escaped by sacrifice, and if Verum saw him again, there would be no second chance. The party, especially Ivy and Vandal, were shaken. They asked questions about the past and the man, but Miles held his distance, offering only fragments. Desperate for clarity, he turned to his storm ruin. Visions came, everyone a horror, one Vandal dead, himself slain instantly, Verum's eyes locking onto him once more, but even as the dread sank in, the party stood with him, together. Before the rest, Ashen inspected the magic collars, arcane suppression devices powered by enchanted gems. No keyholes, but the spell Knock would release them. He forged keys, imbued it with the spell, and passed them to Ivy and Xeris. They prepared in silence. Morning came. The party, now prisoners, were transported. The slave camp group went first. They were searched, stripped of much, but not everything. Ivy kept her amulet, Xeris' urn, and Ashen the hidden keys. The camp was harsh, dry, stone, human laborers under lizard folk eyes. Ivy observed a woman visiting a shrine, dead-faced and robotic. As she approached, the woman, shaking euphoric, spoke of Talos. "This is a blessing," she insisted, "a curse in disguise." The others gathered, the others gathered, noting the shrine's relative privacy. Ashton made his move, unlocking his collar under minor illusion. It worked for now. Miles and Vandal were shoved into a stone corridor, and the roar of a crowd awaited them. Then came the monsters, Ravengers, wild wyverns bred for the arena. Fight was brutal. Miles and Vandal stood back to back, and the tide pressed in. Miles struck true. Vandal held the line, but each wound brought the louder cheers. Then came the moment of horror. As Vandal bled, Miles looked in the stands and saw them. Granick, Vandal's son, and Verum, the man. Verum watched. He didn't seem to recognize Miles, but he was beginning to. The fear was instant. Miles hid, unleashing his giant might, and brought one of the beasts down, but they weren't finished. The monster ripped into them, throwing the two apart. Vandal back against the wall, used the moment to blink for out of sight. Miles, with pure rage, slew another. The last beast died beneath a combinated assault of Vandal's blade, burning with the Raven's Queen's wrath and hellfire cleaved in two. The crowd roared, and Verum stared. The pit was not yet to be done. But back in the safe camp, Ashen made his move to help Ivy with her collar, but a lizard folk noticed. Ivy, with sharp instincts, stopped the collar from clicking open, and disaster avoided. Xeris, thinking fast, started yelling, creating chaos to cover them. The guards rushed in, dragged him off, and beat him. But Xeris endured, and Ivy healed him in quiet prayer. Then came the quarry. A shaft of stone descended deep. Ivy tried to speak with the others, but lizard folk guards barked commands, speaking at their backs. In an instant, Xeris seized the chance, grabbing stone, he fell in, and Ashen without hesitation pushed in Ivy too. Down they went, falling. Xeris, with blazing reflexes, activated his flight. He caught both Ivy and Ashen, saving them from crushing death. They landed far below, alone. No guards, only stone. And luck, a gift perhaps from the gods. The session ended in tension. The pit watches, the quarry waits, and both groups are far from safety, but the will of the party remains unbroken. Do want to, just to reiterate, those that are in the slave camp, you have no weapons. Right now, you have a single use dagger. So please be ready for that. But we're going to start with Miles and Vandal. You guys are fucked up right now. Let's be honest. As you guys get dragged out, these lizard folks throw you into these seats that the goblins are holding. And the goblins begin speaking in common. Miles, you hear the first, "Oh shit!" and you feel them starting to stitch you.
Okay.
Anything you want to do here?
Um, man, I'm honestly just sitting here, just out of my mind right now because I just saw Verum and I'm kind of just zoned the fuck out at the moment.
Right. One of the goblins goes, "Okay. He's gonna need a bit more on that. This needle was used before, and they're gonna poke you with it. You need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
A 22.
22. You pass. The DC was 10. Um, as you feel just almost like the mud going through these sutures as they heal you up, and stitch up the parts that were lacerated. This will be a base healing of 15
Okay.
as they kind of pat you on the back, and one of the goblins goes, "You really riled up the crowd." I don't speak much Draconic, but when they hiss like that, at least with the competitors, it means they enjoyed your fight. They'll probably put you out there soon. Best of luck.
Kind of just look at him a little bit, and I'm like, oh, well. Is there any? Well, no. I'm just gonna be like, okay, sounds fine.
All right, and he's like tapping you on the back and like trying to move the stool you're sitting on, as like there's no rest now. As you get up and they take the stool. Vandal, to you, these two goblins, bit more stoic in nature. You hear them muttering to each other as they're beginning to stitch you up. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw as well. 15. Nice, you make it. And with that, you do feel the suture go through, and as you look on the suture, you see them just like spit on it and then wipe it on their shirt that is also just covered in shit that has been on there for days on end. But as they do that, you get your 15 healing back, and this one speaks. Well, what do you think? Are you excited to make your way back in the pit? They'll need you out there. The crowd was roaring afterwards.
Do you think you could do a better job?
Oh, I could try, but it's my material, my material. And roll either intimidation or persuasion, your choice.
I am bad at both.
You got it, buddy.
16, not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna roll a dex check real quick. Oh, that's actually pretty good. They have good dex. 18. As that mixed with their medicine, you see them kind of helping each other as they avoided certain lacerations because it was just too tricky. But now, with a bit of herbs and more sutures, they give you an additional, I'd say, 7 back.
Okay.
Well,
Are we not sure?
I hope that holds. Me, sit here for a little bit. Those sutures will. Hopefully they'll last and not rip open, but hey, you're here for entertainment, not much else, right?
I'm here to survive.
That's
Get,
that's the spirit. That's the spirit. I wish you best. The next up is no one survived him yet.
Oh,
who's him?
Oh, Bragor. You'll hear a certain hiss, and when he breaks from the gates, he's a giant. He's I would say like 7 to 10 feet tall, and he plays rough. When he hooks you, he'll pull you in, and then he'll pile drive you with that pole. And he's very energetic. Um, there's no magic involved with him, just straight raw energy.
Huh.
He's quite exciting.
You said he has a pole and a hook?
Yeah. So he has 2 sickles, and he'll grab them, and if he connects, he'll use his momentum then to pull you, and then jump in the air and extend his feet outwards. I've seen it cut someone in half before.
Ah, sounds fun.
Yeah. Oh, but just a bit of knowledge. There was one person that survived it. There's not many. He used his reactions to dodge out of the way and assist it, but he then was grabbed and his limb was torn off. But I mean, he dodged the kick.
Huh.
What? But best of luck to you. Also, you got a bit of downtime here. I'd say about an hour or so. So uh, don't go anywhere that these lizard folk can't see you. But feel free to peer into the cage. We got a few just spectator fights. Nothing big.
All right.
And
Well, I'll kind of just walk off.
Yeah.
You would kind of see Miles just kind of starstruck a bit, but like in a negative way. Just sitting on the stairs, staring off a bit, just his hand on his forehead. What the? This is some interesting fighting arrangements.
Yeah,
What you say?
yeah. It's definitely not weighted in our favor. But
Well, at least they could let us keep our gear.
they'll let us. I mean, I think we're gonna be able to get away with a lot here. I'm gonna kind of like look around to see if anyone's looking, but I'm planning on
Yeah.
like slipping something to Miles.
Yeah. What's your passive perception?
Mine? 15.
15. Okay, yeah, you get a good read on the room. These guards on here are attentive, and if you want to learn a bit more about them, you can roll persuasion. But these guards here, they're simply paying attention to the fight ahead. They don't even care what's going on in this room. This lizard folk that threw you, he goes back to his post, and you can already see him dozing off. These two are not in order, but these seem to be extremely attentive about what's going on in this room.
All right. I think what I'll do, I'm gonna take out a little bit of like alchemical supplies, kind of just slyly out of my bag,
Mhm.
and it's I'm thinking it's gonna be kind of like basically like a dud potion that just didn't go so well, essentially.
Okay.
Kind of just the off color. It's blood like, but the whole idea is like I'm gonna drop it, break it, and then fall, and kind of
All right.
yeah.
So yeah, as you do that, are you trying to perform here, in a
Yeah,
sense?
I am.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Roll performance.
Oh boy.
They are gonna roll insight on this, but their fucking perception is so bad.
Ooh, nice.
It's like kind of like fall on the broken glass, like you just this pool of liquid that's reddish kind of goes out from underneath me.
The goblins see this first and they go, "Ah, the sutures didn't work on the lacerations they were attempting to cover up." And then this lizard folk kind of gets startled by the glass breaking. You don't understand him, but he's like poking around at you and like moving your body to try and see where the cut is. If you want to roll another performance or deception to make it look like you've been gashed, well, I guess with advantage, due to you already being pretty fucked up.
Okay. Oh god. That was close.
13, he's gonna roll an insight.
Oh god, this is bad.
You're fine. You're good. As he looks it around, he begins to like hiss at the higher up guards here, and they come over and inspect you more. And they look upon you. And they look at the gate, and you can see a bit of fear go over their face. If you want to roll insight, possibly reading their intentions, because they are speaking in Draconic here.
Oh, here's the bad roll.
It's hard to gauge, but you can see him juggling between not really helping you, but also keeping the show going. He goes from his back pocket here and pops a basic potion of healing and pours it. You get 2d. I will roll the healing real quick. You get 8 healing as he does that, and he ushers you to get up.
And as I'm kind of getting up, I'll sort of stumble and grab onto one of them.
Okay. Do you want to roll perception or investigation to see what they got on them?
Let's see. Try to see why I would have advantage on perception. Oh, it's hearing and smell.
It's
Okay.
against fey fiends and all that stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so just a regular roll then.
18. You notice a set of keys on their hip, and as you look around too, each of the guards on the walls here, they have their own set of keys as well.
As I'm kind of getting up, I'm gonna try to grab one of the pairs of keys.
Miles, you want to help at all here?
Um, yeah, I guess like let's say like he's going for this one, I'll kind of like go up to Vandal and kind of like start grabbing at him, like just trying to get the lizard folks' attention away.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand with advantage, and they're gonna roll insight with or perception with disadvantage.
Good thing I had advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, they rolled a 2. Um, are you targeting certain ones here? So let me just give it a bit more. There's currently 6 on a ring of keys. Are you
Oh
grabbing
shoot!
any specific? They
I was.
with the commotion,
Mhm.
I would say and your sleight of hand roll, you could nick a couple off. Um,
I'll grab.
Otherwise, you could attempt to grab the whole thing.
I'll. I'll grab as many as I can just to be
Okay.
kind of nonchalant about it. But yeah.
Roll another sleight of hand. This one with advantage too, because Miles, as this goes on, he's like putting his arms up towards you,
Nat
and
20.
like you hear him. Oh, nat 20. This is sly. And what happens as he's pushing Miles away and moves, he brushes his hip against you, and you just raise your finger and knock it off, and then it hits the ground, and you quickly grab it as the lizard folk grabs you, Vandal, by the collar and just lifts you up with both hands, and then pushes you to the goblins. He thinks you need to get healed more.
I'll kind of just like
Yeah.
slide the key like underneath my boot as I'm going this way, kind of limping
Okay.
as I'm going along.
All right.
Then I guess as
Let's
I'm like
see.
limping over there, I'll kind of like look to Miles and just say, "Just take this," and I'll kind of just leave the keys on the ground as I walk over the goblins.
Okay. Sounds good. The goblins, you can see they're visibly stressed. And they're like, I thought we did good. And they're just beginning to suture more. Wow, you were getting the mileage out of this healing. Okay.
I am.
Yeah,
Um,
I wish I would have realized this is an option. Fuck.
it's always an option just based off creativity. But with that, they're going to heal you. Roll a con save because they are using dirty material.
Oh boy.
The DC is a 10. So, okay, yeah. You get the full 10 here as they're extremely attentive. They do not want to be reprimanded again. And you can see if you look to your right, the lizard folks' eyes are just darting on them like beams, making sure that you are in good condition for a good fight.
And as like they're finishing up, like stitching up my last kind of scratch, there might be just like a little nick on my chin, but other than that, I just get up and I'm just like, oh, finally you did a good job. I'll just walk over.
Wonderful, wonderful. And they begin to like nervously look around of just like if you they like want to do something now as they feel like they need to prove themselves a bit.
Well, if you want to do something better, maybe heal him up a little bit more.
His corner's over there though. It might be violation. What do you think?
I think you should just go ahead and help me. I don't want to roll
Right,
intimidation
right.
here
Yeah, okay.
with advantage.
20. All right, sit down, sit down. As they pull up the chair, and you can see they actually get a cloth out to wipe off their sutures.
Thank goodness.
As there's no con save here, they stitch you up a bit more. They, give you an extra bit of herbs on some cuts that numb it a bit. You get another 10 HP, and then I would say with the numbing, you get an additional 5 temp hit points.
5 temp. Okay, that's nice.
Well, that's all the material we got. Can you just go wait? I really don't want to be yelled at again. I've been here for too long.
Okay. I kind of look at Vandal as I'm walking away. I'm like, maybe I can get the other guys to heal me up more too, because they have more material. And I'm
Good
just gonna
idea.
kinda
Good idea.
stroll on over here.
All right, all right.
And can I roll like a performance here? Like after getting up from these guys, I kind of want to like have a limp walking.
They
back
did
over.
see you, so it would be a
Right, no, but,
higher
like, I wanna-
DC. But
I'm saying like in a way like I like, oh, these guys did a terrible job.
oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead. Yep.
I'm gonna try and roll this performance here. Where's performance? +1. Oh, goodness. Oh.
10. As you kind of limp over and like they see and they're like, you see a bit of nervousness go up at them, but they're like, here, and he just like throws you an extra potion of healing for good luck.
Oh, an extra potion of healing. Okay, I'll just kind of drink it on the spot then.
Cool, sounds good. 2d4, and then +2.
4.
So you get 7 because one's just changed to a 2. Vandal, what are we doing?
I'm assuming.
These are hallways, here and here.
Okay. I guess since Miles has the pairs of keys, I'll kind of just look at him and just say, "Do you have a choice on where we should head?"
Well, the real question is are we even supposed to be heading over there?
Probably not.
Oh, we were just supposed to wait, and these guys seem to be pretty attentive. Don't know if we could distract one of them without all of them noticing.
I mean, maybe. Out of character, I am really gonna be pushing my luck doing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember the 5 bottles of grease that I tied together to fight Cryovane?
Yep.
I still have that.
Okay.
I thought you gave it to Miles.
Did I give you?
Did
Oh,
we discuss that? I think we discussed that. So I guess
did
I would
we?
have it.
Okay. Well, I was considering what it was throwing it into like the fire pit by the goblins there.
Oh god.
But that's pushing it, I think. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
that's a pretty hostile action. I was thinking, honestly, if we want to try and distract these lizard folk here, we'd have to cause something enough to get all of them to come over here.
I'll let you guys think on that while we
Okay.
switch over here.
It's fair.
So
Let's
we
hit
will
the-
pan to you guys simply falling, and Xeris, you rolled a really high athletics check, so it is a bit of a balancing act as you hover to the ground, and what you see last is a lizard folk exiting into here. By some luck, you all are alone, sort of. But you do hear conversation of lizard folk in the distance, kind of echoing along the walls of the cave. Whoops. You would see this and that. But there you guys are.
Well, I will quietly free Zares of his color.
Okay. You don't need a roll for that. But it would help if you guys all roll perception checks here. Just so you can hear some things going on.
Alright.
Okay, 13,
Can I
10.
say
Oof.
also my passive perception is 17?
17, perfect, thank you. Ivy, you hear kind of the almost nails scraping against ground coming from this direction then. Kind of coming closer to you guys like this.
Kind of back up to the others, just like, I hear someone coming this way.
Maybe we should go invisible. You have the scroll, right?
Yeah, if it's possible for all of us to go invisible.
I can make Zares and myself invisible.
Okay.
Let's do that really quick before anything comes.
Yeah, so I guess
I'll,
after we quickly do that and I'll use
Yeah.
the scroll.
Okay, sounds good, yeah. Go ahead,
3
Ashley.
invisibility spell, so I can make myself invisible and Zares.
All right. You all are invisible, and perfect timing, because as that happens, you see one lizard folk just making the rounds here, carrying a bit of stone upwards and connecting it to the lift, as you guys do. But with walking away, each of you need to roll a stealth check with advantage.
Spicy. Oh.
29,
11?
15, 8. All right. Lizard
That's
folk's going to do a
crazy.
disadvantage perception check.
Yeah, this guy knows it's me.
He rolled a
Like-
4.
Oh, that's crazy. This guy actually brushed up against me and doesn't actually.
He was 100%. Yeah, as you go by, Ivy, you kind of trip up and like scrape some of the pebbles on the ground as he kind of looks, and he looks at the giant slab of stone in his hand, and he just assumes it's that as he begins tying it up to the crane. But what are we doing?
Does he have a weapon on him?
He does. He has a wooden club with a stone head.
Is it on his
Mm.
waist or anything like that?
Yeah, yep, it is on his waist. And then for his armor, it is just leather patches, almost like a barbarian. And then he has small, just kind of hunter's knives in his waistband.
Can I use my invisible mage hand to see if I can slide a hand one of those knives out of there?
Okay.
Oh boy.
Just to say, if he turns and notices a floating knife, things might go bad. Just a heads up on that.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe not something I want to do.
I mean, I could try to throw like a stone or something.
Actually, not a bad idea.
Yeah, and as he does that, he begins walking away as he's grabbing another one. So, what are we doing? Any last things?
Let's wait. Let's wait.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's gonna make his way, but you guys have 3 directions you could go: here, here, or here.
Maybe that direction down.
Where is most of the noise coming from that we hear?
You hear a lot, kind of just in this both sides here, but mostly here, as it's more open in a sense, while the sounds over here are more muffled. But you do hear a bit. You hear kind of the pickaxes slamming into stone.
Seems to be less noise down this way. Maybe there's a better chance for us to catch a guard by themselves.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay. Sounds good. As you guys begin to do that, I will clear
be
up a
keeping,
bit.
Yeah, out for traps and stuff, of course.
Yep.
Not that
This is a mining area. Yeah, they're not gonna trap it. Don't to trap in their own men. That would be pretty messy. But you do see one just kind of mining away. You see him kind of wipe off a bit of sweat, and you see him check his hands, and they're a little blistered. But he just keeps swinging at the stone.
I can stealth a little closer and see. Is there? Yeah, we can't see.
He has the same outfit. Yeah,
That's
you can't see around this, but you can see
Okay.
kind of straight ahead and mostly around that. But if you want to roll perception to see if there's anything past him, you can.
See nothing.
Awesome. We're relying on a passive perception again, but there's not anything necessarily close, Ivy. You do hear something in the distance, but directly nearby to him, it seems to be only him.
Seems to be that he's by himself. This could be our chance. And I kind of glance at Zeris. It's just like, maybe you can knock him out while he's not paying attention. Or attempt to take his weapon.
Well, it would drop the invisibility, but if no one else is here, it doesn't quite matter.
Saying if you don't want to drop invisibility, always just trying to attempt to take his weapon first. Also,
I mean, I could
I'll-
sleight a hand it, actually. If he's busy, he might not notice.
Let's see what's past them first.
Okay. Zeris, roll stealth with advantage. You as well, Ashen here, just because you are getting close. All right. And I'm going to clear up as you guys turn 29 and a nat 20. You guys are walking on clouds here. But as you turn, you see him quite isolated.
Zeus will turn to the rest of them, like shake his head. You ready?
They can't see you.
Yeah,
That's a great point.
we will. Look back and we're just shrugging.
All right, I'm gonna try to knock him out.
Okay. With that attack, you are going to then break out of stealth. Are you fine with that?
Actually, can I try to get into a chokehold so he can't scream?
Sure. This is a bit technical. So as long as you're not doing damage, I will allow this. But roll a strength check with advantage, and the lizard folk is going to roll a strength check with disadvantage. He rolled a 7.
Okay.
What did you roll?
I'm good.
Nat 20. Yeah,
He
as
starts trying to
as
figure out
he
what he's
begins
gonna
like
attack you.
brings up his like pickaxe here, he just gets grabbed and you hear "What?" as he like tries to scream, and he's now like kicking and stuff to try and get you off of him, but he doesn't know what has grabbed him.
Technically,
Yeah.
hugging isn't an attack, so if you hug him tighter,
I'm gonna do that. Just gonna keep squeezing him till he can't breathe.
Okay, he's gonna roll another strength, and he's gonna combat that with a Constitution saving throw. He rolled a 20. 17. You can see the light beginning to fade as he's trying to like grab your whatever's around his neck and like pull it away. Um, Contested strength checks here. He's gonna roll with disadvantage though because he's losing the life. He rolled an 8.
Okay.
15. Yeah, and at this point, you just hear him go as he is now passed out. At this point, too, you would hear another kind of squad making his way up.
I'll throw a pebble down.
Where? You want to ping it? Or just draw?
I'll use my hand to draw it from
Here?
here and
Okay.
then throw it down the other way, the opposite of him.
Sounds good. As you throw that, he sees the pebble fly, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And he looks behind him for a moment before looking back where that came from, and he's more interested in this, as he's wondering what the hell threw a pebble. But what are we doing with the body?
Drag it this way. Pick it up and bring it this way. Pick it up and bring it this way.
Yeah,
Both
yeah,
of you.
quietly. Yeah,
Yeah,
quietly.
chop. By the way,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna give you guys too much time to think due to you being in contested area. So
Xera's an
as you
expert, gonna have to do that.
Yeah, you guys are. As you guys make it, he just is like he's still inspecting it and he wipes it, but then he makes his way back down as he wants to now see whatever was going on over here, possibly. But what are we doing?
Search the body for weapons.
Okay. Roll an investigation, and at this time too, this lizard folk is making his turn here. He stops here. Ooh, an investigation. He is wearing a similar garb as well. You do see a bit more knives on him, about, I'd say 3, and then he has a club on his waistband as well. This one is going to roll perception to see if he's going to roll disadvantage because he is currently involved with his work.
So, if I cast a spell, you said as long as it doesn't cause damage? Or if
Let's
I
see.
cast the spell itself?
Let me
will-
get this perfect.
Unfortunately.
Flop, do you know in this at this time at all? Here, let's see. Okay,
So-
you can cast spells while invisible, but here, being invisible doesn't prevent a creature from But however, casting a spell usually breaks it. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if you can cast. Will it break? They do.
Yeah, they changed that, I think.
The spell ends for a target that is attacks or casts a spell. So yes, even casting spell.
Really? Okay, I guess as I notice this guy. Oh god. I don't think I could throw it very far. I'm not gonna lie.
He rolled a 9 for perception here. So it's not a high DC, whatever you're thinking here.
I was just gonna throw a pebble. Like, I pick up a small pebble here and like try to throw it behind him in a sense.
Okay. Yeah,
Slightly move up here, I guess.
and like chuck it over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, his focus is on like tying the thing, and he just sees something whiz past him and just tink into the ground here. As he ties it up, and with the pebbles over here, he's a bit more suspicious now, and he's actually going to start looking around on just what's going on here. But what are we doing? Make our moves here. Keep moving forward. What are we doing?
tuck this body right here, maybe out of the way.
Whatever you do, whatever you do.
You guys are the muscle of this
Yeah,
group.
right there.
And we'll be
Shove
on
him right
it.
there and
All right.
put his cloth over his face or something.
Okay. Sounds good.
Get a break.
Okay.
We took the knives, right? Yes, I will take a knife.
Okay. You'll take a knife, and I assume. I mean, you were the one investigating, so do you hand it out?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Sounds good. Handing it out, and then Xeris, did you take the club at all, or are you rocking with the daggers?
Rocking with the dagger.
Okay. Sounds good. As you peer this corner, you see another one just simply cleaning up a bit of mess. Debris that is kind of scaffolded through slightly.
You want to go give him a hug too?
Why not?
Quietly.
All right. Roll that strength check. He's going to roll with disadvantage due to being surprised. Ooh. He rolled an 8. Ooh, that was close.
Okay.
As you grab him, it is a bit of a fumble. Like he pulls your arm, but then you just close it back on his neck, and he's trying to scream. Nearby lizard folk is going to roll a perception check. He rolled a nat 20. You hear one quickly making his way over, and he does see his ally kind of bent backwards, but he looks more confused than anything right now. As you hear them talking, and the lizard folk tries to open his mouth, but it's not moving, and you see the one lizard folk that's new grab his weapon and begin to put it in his hand.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip on him.
Okay, that breaks your invisibility.
Yep,
And
I know.
then, yep, okay, what's going on here?
So you physically lash out at one creature you see within range. Target must make an intelligence saving throw. On failed save, the target takes 3d6 psychic damage, and it can't take a reaction until the end of its turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action.
He rolled another nat 20. Or this one
Okay.
rolled a nat 20. Holy, I gotta snip this. He has a -2.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, so
So what happens if they pass?
he needs to make a 15. If he passes on a successful save, the target takes half the damage and suffers none of the spells.
Okay, yeah, and he passes here as he makes his way up. He takes half of this. He's still standing as he grabs his mind, and now he's gonna start. You see him opening his mouth, about to yell.
Can I cast Hold Person?
Okay, yep.
On
What's the
both of
DC?
them? 15.
Okay, 15. All right, so the first one is gonna rolled 3. Okay, the second one rolled an 11. They're both held, and you break invis here. As he's about to scream, he opens his mouth. You hear, and then he is frozen.
We gotta stab him quick.
Oh my god.
Let's get rid of this guy here first.
Yeah, yeah. And there's no need for damage here. You just pop them in the throat, and they're both dead.
Alrighty, I got one more invisibility. I can, if we want to use that right now. Or should we clean this up a little bit?
Let's grab what we can.
Ivy, just a heads up on your perception. You hear nothing in this open hallway. And I will actually open that up now that you guys are making your way. You see it kind of break that way.
Xeris and I can shove these bodies back.
Yeah, sounds good.
There's like daggers, I guess, on
Yep, they are all holding the similar things, so.
a similar thing. Okay, I'll take.
Mhm.
I'll actually take a dagger,
Okay,
an actual dagger.
sounds good. What are we doing?
Sorry.
Do we want to go back invisible, or we want to let Ivy scout ahead a little bit? Since she's still invisible.
I mean,
You don't see Ivy, but she kind of looks at you with a face of "Please don't send me out there alone."
It must be done.
But that is your decision.
I will make Xeris and I invisible again, but that would be the last of my 3rd level spells.
Okay. You both are invis again, is just vroom, and you guys are good. at this point, you do hear some movement, and you see it, but you don't need to roll stealth currently. And the one that was investigating prior is beginning to make his way with a few other comrades, breaking through this. As they're going to, with themselves as you guys walk, go through here. Stealth checks with advantage. They're going to roll a group perception, though.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, that's a.
16.
They rolled an 11. They rolled a 3.
Oh, we got
Ooh, Zaris, did you roll with advantage? Oh,
2 4s.
2 4s. Oh, this one picks up on it and he like looks to his left. And basically, what happened is you stopped and looked up to see them making their way through. Your foot just scraped against the stone slightly. And he's beginning to make his way here. I need you guys. If you're moving away, roll another stealth with advantage. As they're going to roll now a flat perception check instead of one with disadvantage. Okay, they rolled a 5. Awesome. So they're just rolling with disadvantage anyway.
Oh my god.
Double nat 20? Oh my gosh. They kind of like look around, but he just like shakes his head. And at this point, you can see almost a look of like, am I going fucking crazy? As they begin to make their way this way. But I will clear up this centerpiece now that you guys mostly saw it. Whoops. There we go. All right. But they're just doing the rounds here, and you see them make their way back here. All right, and as you peer through this, you see an exit of sorts. The dry outside is waiting for you through there.
Should we investigate where they came from, or do you want to continue to follow them?
You can follow them quietly. It's not a bad idea if they're on patrol.
Okay.
You see them just kind of independently looking around. Like one went up here, one went here, and one's just kind of looking like full 360 in a sense. You guys are in pretty safe territory right now. I would say within 10 feet. What's up?
Yeah, can we just take a quick peek out the door and see what's out
Yeah.
there?
Outside here, you see a plains of sorts making its way out, and you see a small river trailing, I would say, kind of east, and it just is following that. But those lizard folk, they simply just to be basic guards. You can see some of them dozing off slightly.
It seems it could be an escape route of sorts, if need be.
Yeah, good to know. Continue.
I'll just clear up this. No worries. But
I'm
these
going
lizard.
to
Go ahead.
use my invisible mage hand to tug on this lizard folk's tail.
This one?
That
Oh, this
direction.
one?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
That one
Oh.
in that direction, like trying to act like he was the one that did it.
Yeah.
Him.
As you tug on his tail, he like snaps with his jaw behind him, and you hear him like calling others over, as they trust each other more than that, and they knew the distance as well. They're gonna roll an investigation check. I need you guys to roll stealth with advantage. They're gonna roll a group investigation. So okay, awesome. One of them rolled
Advantage,
a.
you roll twice, right?
Yep. One of them rolled a -1. Awesome. A -1. Fucking crazy. At this point, they're going to pull their weapons out and they're going to get other guards. You see them kind of whiz past you. I need you guys, Ashen and Ivy, to roll another stealth with advantage. You guys haven't dropped below a fucking 20. So we'll see. This one is going to get those, and he's going to go this way. And, ooh, Ivy. He's going to roll a perception here. Just a normal one. If he rolls anything, he rolled a 20. As he whizzed past you, you see him start like sniffing the air. What are we doing?
I will just try to slowly back up. Very
Okay.
slowly.
I need you to roll now a flat stealth check, just a base one. And he's going to roll a perception. He rolled a 19.
I rolled a 20.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
I just
As he's on to something here, and as he like sniffs and begins walking towards you, one of his lizard folk grabs his shoulder and points him to go find the other people in the mine as he just he drops the subject and goes upwards here. And this one is going to make its way past here.
as he just starts sniffing, Ivy just tenses up really and just like tries to back up as slowly as she can and just lets out a deep sigh as he walks away. Just
Wow.
Wow, one off. But this one's going up here. So chop chop, chop chop, what are we doing?
Yeah, let's
keep moving
make our
forward.
way down
and
here
he's-
really quick. Yeah.
Here, as you make your way, it is just another room of sorts.
Is there anything interesting in this room?
You could roll an Arcana or Investigation, but I'm gonna say by the time you're done with that roll, if you do it, he's gonna see the dead bodies.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah. Ivy and Zaris, if you want to get the hell out, go for it.
I'm just gonna set up and prepare.
Yeah, as this lizard folk grabs these here, they're gonna make their way, kind of scouting out as well. Making here, Ashen, what you do get from these kind of almost dugout holes is a relief system of sorts. You feel like a pressure of Arcana escaping these vents.
Like there's a floor beneath us?
Of sorts. You see the tunnel curve to the right.
But there's no exit to this room, right?
I mean, this is an exit. Are you talking about for this?
Yeah, for this room here.
That is about a it's like 3 foot wide hole. So I would say a halfling could possibly fit through that.
Yeah. I am too big.
But
Back off. I see an opening to escape. I probably should escape.
yeah, and at this point, this one sees the dead bodies, and you see him rush out with weapon pulled, and you see them talking about the dead bodies. This one rushes to see it for himself, but what are we doing? Chop chop.
Sneak out. Sneak out.
Boy.
Flat stealth checks for anyone trying to sneak out here, as they're gonna roll flat perception checks. You rolled a 13. The other one rolled a 4. So you guys make it out here if you wish, as they're beginning to rally up.
Yeah, I think we.
Okay, awesome. We will cut
Make our way
to
out here and regroup ourselves a little bit.
As you make your way out, it seems to be a path forward. The high cliff walls are about, I would say, 30 feet tall, as there is a small trail that seems to go on for miles.
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 Oh, is there no outside here?
You are outside. It's just there's cliff walls on the sides, and then forwards there's a trail.
we go back in or we follow the trail.
Let's follow the trail and get away from here just a little bit, then I can fly up and see what's up there. Well, when
Okay.
visible.
Sounds good. Well, we're gonna pan back here. Did we figure out what we wanted to do?
Yes, we have. I kind of look at Vandal. We were just discussing what the plan was, and like, all right, just I kind of just turn my back to him and I kind of lean up against his shoulder, and I'm waiting for him to do the thing.
Go into my bag and grab another one of those failed healing potions, but I will slip it into his back pocket, and as I'm doing that, I'm gonna try to take the keys away from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
Can this be a joint sleight of hand? Because we're
Sure.
both like.
Yeah, that could be fine. Yeah, actually, that's preferred because if one of you fuck it up.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's
Ooh, 12. And
22.
one of the lizard folk, especially these guards nearby, are gonna roll just a flat perception.
I think that would be to see the potion, because I'm handing off
Yeah,
the
they're just
keys.
seeing the trade, but none of it. He rolled an 11. Wow.
Thank.
Nice, nice.
He did not see anything. Clean.
Uh,
I'm gonna just give Vandal the nod. It's like, this is so fucking stupid. And I'm gonna walk up
Oh God.
to these stairs here, and I'm going to, as I hit the second step,
Uh-huh.
like out of a cartoon, I'm just gonna slip back
Whoa.
and land on my back as the bottle shatters, and I'm just groaning in pain, like the stitches are just busting loose.
Oh, the lizard folk at this point are fucking livid as both of their new fighters, they begin to surround you, at least these here. And they're like ripping off parts of your armor and just like seeing where the cut is. I need you to either roll a performance or deception. With advantage due to, yes, you being fucked up, but...
Deception's a +1, performance is a +1. What do you think I should do, Vandal?
let's do
I'll let you
performance.
decide. Okay. With advantage. Da-da-da-da. 18.
18. Okay. They believe you for the most part, as they're not very perceptive, as they call over the goblins, and your corner comes through and goes, I just fucking healed you. What happened? As they're distracted. Vandal, you sneaking off in the hallway?
Yeah.
Roll stealth.
No. Can I like scream out in pain?
Yeah,
like
yep, you can-
trying to
yep.
like distract
With a help
them?
action.
Yeah, with the help action and give him advantage on that roll.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
just
Roll with advantage, Vandal.
Yeah, one more time.
They're going to roll with perception with a higher DC. You'll get like a +2 to your stealth just because they're distracted on the performance here. Yeah, and as that's going on, you kind of wail, and the other goblins go, oh man, is that our work? As they're all surrounding you now. As Vindel, you slip off. What you see as you go down is you see a long castle corridor. Sorry, I couldn't find a map for this, so but use your mental images here. You see what you can hear is screeching from the far right corridor. You hear wails, you hear crying, you hear humanoid common language of please let me out of here. Other than that, you do see door to doors basis of like what you would expect in a kingdom's hallway. But many of it is dusted. There is cobwebs everywhere. Some of the door hinges are even crooked. But what are we doing?
I'm gonna try. Obviously, I don't know the way around the place, but I'm gonna try my best to try to navigate where I would think Doran would be located in this area.
Okay. You could roll perception with your nose, so with advantage.
All right.
Smell out your boy.
Yep, smell out your boy.
That 20 and a 1.
Wow. This is a little too poetic. What the
Wow.
fuck? As you do that,
Where is
the screaming from the corridor is drowned in agony, but the left of it, you smell the arena, and you can smell those noble seats that are kept clean where the man, Grannock, and Doran were standing. Would you like to go that way?
Yeah.
Okay. There is a couple lizard folk making their way. You see them turn the corridor. There is no light in this area, but there are a few doors that are slightly open if you would want to bank your way into there.
I will just kind of peek my head in really quickly.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Instead of doing that, I'm gonna grab the hilt, and I'm gonna look through it to see if I can notice any sort of familiar.
You want to spy on Doran here?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. As you spy on him, he is standing attentively at where he was, where it was last seen. You see him just kind of peering over the battlefield that seems to be introducing new systems, as from the ground you see these almost altars shift from the sand upwards, and you can see electricity flying from them. But you do see Grannock and the man, or Verum, engaging in a frivolous conversation of sorts.
Hmm.
But what are we doing? Making
Shit.
our way?
Yeah, I'll kind of like try to sneak into that room and see if like try to like obviously not be seen, but get as close to like people talking and see if I can see Doran out of
Yeah.
the whole room.
As those lizard folk were making it down the hallway from the corridor, you kind of bank into a room. You don't need to roll stealth for that. They're pretty fucking stupid. I'm tired of rolling fours. But as they go past and you make your way and you go to this hallway, you see almost what seems to be like a stadium stairs to this more noble seating, and you do see the back of Doran. But two orcs are guarding the doorway, facing forward.
Um, is there like any sort of like small pebbles or anything in these?
Oh yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna take one and kind of throw it down the hallway,
okay.
and as like it's thrown down the hallway, hoping one of their heads turns, I'm gonna take the other pebble in my hand and throw it at the other one's face.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that would work. And as that happens, like the one orc that gets hit, it's just like, what the fuck? And he's grabbing his great axe off the wall and storming through closer to you. How this looks is it's almost like an L shape. You're on the corner of the L as they're making their way from the top down.
All right. And then I guess I will. I'm gonna save this for later. I'm just gonna try to like, as stealthily as possible, like sneak around, like, I guess, around like any sort of shadows.
Okay.
Because you said one's coming down the stairs, right?
Yeah, he's so kind of how this is working right now. If you think like Vandal, it's almost like this. Like the orc is making his way here, right?
Mm-hmm.
While Vandal is like hiding around a corner here.
Okay, perfect.
There are some rooms here that if you would like, you can blink into and stay in the shadows.
Damn, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, and as you do that, there's a bit of like a almost like the cause of ravens. As it looks more confused, the other orc joins. Doran pays no mind, as he simply thinks the orcs are distracted. You see an uninterested look as he faces towards the arena. And you see the back of your boy.
I'm gonna slowly walk up behind him,
Okay.
and as I kind of look at him, let me pull up the note here.
All right. I'm going to change the maps then, real quick,
Okay.
just so you understand what's going on here. So these orcs went down, so they're gone now. I'm going to open this up a bit. What you would see. Okay. And let me fix this. And as that happens, perfect. Okay. What you see is this. Dorn is facing forward, and you hear conversations between Granik and Varum. Granik speaks, "This is simply taking too long. Can we speak about the fragment? I came here for one reason, is to get this to the Stormwatch." And you hear the man speak, "Be patient. There's jest to this, and you see the blood seeping into the sands. You shall see what it is doing to that fragment. It is a marvelous experiment." But Doran seems uninterested in the conversation.
I'm going to. I don't know how this is gonna be a good idea or not, but
Oh gosh.
I'm going to like basically quietly. You know what? I'm banning that idea. That's a bad idea. Uh, I'm going to walk over semi close to Doran, and I'll just kind of like do a subtle whisper. Is that
Okay.
you, my raven?
As you say that, he pulls a blade out, like a short sword out of his wrist, and he's going to point it towards you. And he goes, "Excuse me?" as we're going to pan back to the slaves. As this went, you guys were traveling for quite some time here, and you make your way to almost what seems to be a corrupted altar steampunk view. It's hard to pinpoint, but you see corpses of undead, of dead lizard folk.
Oh boy, what do we get ourselves in? How long did we travel?
I would say closer to 34 or 45 minutes or so. It was quite a while.
Okay, so technically we're still invisible for another 15 minutes.
Okay, okay. I will put that on you. But what you see ahead of you is almost like a kind of engine or steam engine of sorts, pulsing this red and blue energy like a heartbeat. And you see the blood, though the river, though the path is going this way, the blood is almost like it's being drained into the machine.
Can I kind of see if it's like magical in a sense? Or
Yeah,
magical?
roll Arcana.
And I guess try to just figure out in a sense what it's doing. Hold on. Okay, Arcana. 12.
You sense that the blood is being changed from something that is very humane to something that is like monstrously arcana or arcane. Like it's being twisted.
Can I kind of see if there's like an energy like coming off of it? If there's like a radius to it or not?
For this?
Yeah.
Yes. From what you see is like every time it pulsates, it almost like and like you see the water ripple here.
It seems to be giving off such a very dark energy. We should definitely be careful getting closer to Is there like anything else around? Like
From what you can see, it seems like this was a battle of sorts. The lizard folk's gashes are mixed with magic and slashes. You see on some of the lizard folk genuine necrotic energy still kind of beating from the wounds.
I kind of just grip the dagger as I walk forward. Just examining, seeing if there's like maybe if there could be other people down here, or if like I don't know. Yeah, I guess, or is just anything else of importance down here, like
There's not
material-wise.
much of importance besides just the bloodshed. But what you do see as you begin to get closer to this is that you see something behind it. Through this lighting, you can see a tunnel of sorts past it.
I don't like this.
I kind of turn back around and she's like, Zeris, do you still have the mirror with you?
I believe they took it because I gave it to Ashton.
Do it. I don't know if they took the mirror. I think I hid the mirror, didn't I?
Yeah, yep.
So I should have the mirror.
Oh, well, if you have the mirror, can you check it to see?
I will dig through my tail feathers and pull it out.
As you begin to peer through it, and almost like the mirror pulls towards it. You see glyphs around the mirror light up in a blue color, and you actually have to hold on tightly as the mirror pulls forward to this. It is pulling in this direction.
What I thought.
Oh boy. It's over there, but I believe we're going to need our equipment before we can handle that.
Mm. What kind of equipment do you think that could possibly help? Like we
Well,
have
that
magic
bag
room
of
that would.
holding would certainly come in handy if the shard is in there. can.
I mean, kind of caused a ruckus there. They found the bodies. I mean, they're going to be on high alert. I don't think we're going to get much of a second chance.
Very true. We already made it all the way here, and if we try to go back,
Well, what we can do is I can. I want to say we can. Is that body moving?
I'm
Okay,
No,
I was like,
that's not me. That's not me. Don't worry.
well, since we're here and now, I might as well get the shard. What I can attempt to do then is after this, I can see if I can fly myself back to the camp, invisible, and procure our equipment. But that will leave you two vulnerable with the shard. In fact, I
I
don't even
think,
know where we're at relative to the camp.
yeah, that's very true. I don't think that would be a very wise idea for us to split up even more than we already
Hmm.
have.
Is there anything above us, or is it just canyon?
You see almost like there's an outlet of energy going from, you see these red lines? You see
Yeah.
arcane kind of bursting out of that. With every heartbeat, it's like kind of like that. And you see cracks in the stone from the pressure.
Let me fly up a moment just to take a peek and see where we're at in relation to the camp, and
Okay.
then we'll go forward.
As you begin to fly, you have 120 feet, and even in the distance, you can see that it is a bit of travel from where you are directly. With the terrain disadvantage, it could go anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour, and then that's one way. So coming back would be another 45 to an hour.
Do I see the actual slave camp from where we came from?
Slightly, yep. It would
How far
be
away is it?
it's about 45 to an hour
Okay, well,
distance wise.
all right. I'll land back down.
Okay.
Let them know that we'll
And you
get
see
the card.
you see the life and the foliage around here becoming brittle as it's decayed long ago.
Well, now's our chance, I suppose.
Ivy, you feel your amulet begin to burn you as you approach.
Step back, just
I assume I
I
heard
just
Ivy.
grabbed my
Yeah.
yeah. I just like grabbed my amulet. It's just I don't think I should walk forward. Kind of just take a slight glance at Zeris and Ashton. It's just I don't know. It's just this energy's it's so dark. I think Lord Nerelis is trying to warn me about it.
Appears to be part of the fragment. Let's get. This is a. This is like a tent, right?
Sorry, what?
This
Yes.
right here. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
quite torn, but yes, it is a tent of sorts.
Can use that to get out of cover. Now, and think about this. Zeris and I can go in there and get the shard, but it seems like it's going to put us. It's going to be very risky. And if you hide here, you should be safe-ish here. But the camp, I don't think there's a direct trail from here to back to the slave camp. You'd have to go back to the caves or follow
Yes.
the river, I guess.
Just for the sake of point, Ashen, you saw the terrain. You can fly over it, but walking over it would be double the amount of time.
Yeah, it'd be like through a day before you get back to camp.
I
Well,
Definitely gonna be a fight regardless of what we do. Just to get back, whether we grab the stone now or just leave. We're gonna definitely have to fight making our way back.
well, what do you think, Zeris? Should we go in and take a peek?
truthfully, at this point, we've come this far.
Yeah.
We can't leave empty-handed. If I was gonna stay back, then she can watch over us.
And Zara says, you do say that. The fragment that is keeping your heart beating begins to kind of sizzle and burn your skin upwards as it is reacting to the call of the fragment.
You don't have much time.
Let's do this.
Maybe try to use your mage hand to grab it. We still don't know what would happen if Zaris were to try to grab it.
I could do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. We shall be back.
Yeah. And there's a hallway behind this machine. You're going to try and break through?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Zaris, as you begin to punch and crack the glass that is, to you, is nothing, but Ashen, you feel the heat escape every punch. From the water begins to boil. And you hear almost like the encroaching of a man. You hear a voice boom in your head. Do not let outsiders interact with it. As it begins to bubble up from the water, you see a man with a short sword draped in black and green colors. And you see magic sparking in his hands and a helmet with only his eyes visible. His mouth is sewn shut. As he looks at each of you, and he rushes towards Ashen. We're going to skip back to Vandal here. But where is the pit? There it is. Whoa, why is combat rolled? That's fine. As this happens, you, Vandal, a short sword is at your neck faster than you can blink. And the man and Granik turn around, and due to you being in the darkness, they fully can't see you, but Verum speaks first. Doran, is everything okay? And Doran goes, I don't know. One of the champions got a little eager. Wow. If you may, champion, can we look at you? To have a conversation. I was going to come down there myself, but I got caught up in conversation with this one here. As Granik begins inspecting you more, Vandal, are you trying to hide anything?
I will. I'm definitely gonna be like hiding my weaponry and stuff.
Okay. You're in the shadows still slightly, so you do have that advantage.
I'll kind of step back a little bit into the darkness just to kind of conceal myself a little bit better.
Okay. Doran still, like every step, you feel the tip of the blade, and it is terrifying that your young boy has been so battle trained. You see his wrist is poised at any moment to kill you, instantly. As he looks at you more, you see him look at your ears. You see him go slightly pale. Venom is not taking notice, and he begins to walk closer. So, champion, the way you were fighting, how did you disappear behind those pillars there?
Just a little bit of a trick I can do. Just trying to be a little deceptive, I guess.
Yeah. He's rolling insight. You're not necessarily lying here, but he's trying to decipher more. See if that trick is more lineage based. As he's going to roll, he has a +7 to this, by the way. Are you rolling deception to try and hide it a bit more?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Now, what can help you here is he's looking at features as well. Is there anything you're doing here with your ears?
I guess I would just kind of be hiding them in a sense. I don't really know how, but it's
Just kind of like peering away from his vision into the shadows more? Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And you could be doing a bit of hand tricks too to try and divert his vision.
Yeah.
He rolled a 10. You have to beat a 10 with this deception.
Okay. Boy.
Oh. He begins looking at you, and Granak, middle of this, goes, Verum, We have things to discuss, don't we? For this little champion to get in the way of our conversation is a clear exposure on my end. This will not happen again. As the orcs at this time begin making their way back, and Grenick grabs them, and he just grabs their throat, and he goes, useless. And he shocks their throat, frying it, and they drop dead. This other one tries to run away, but Granick, at this time, he's running, Granick just teleports on him, shocks his throat, drops him. They're dead. Well, I apologize. And you, Sir Champion, if I do see you here, and you are extremely lucky that Verum took interest to you, I would have killed you on the spot. I would have no hesitation. Make your way back and provide entertainment, you dog. As Verum, yes, if you may, let us speak after this battle. It would be interesting conversation. I come from a continent that is beginning to bustle, and I have been interested in a right-hand man of sorts, one of more mature nature. Doran here has been of great help, and I just need a bit of extra muscle. You know what I mean, don't you, kind sir?
Yeah. I guess. As I kind of like give him like a little bit of a scoff.
Oh,
What
even... Go ahead.
what type of work would you...
Well, you would work closely with Doran here, and Doran this entire time, you see his hands start to shake. Verum pays no mind, as he is indulged in his fantasy currently. You would work with Doran, you would, I am very much on... I do not like it when people say mean things. You know the effort it takes to run a kingdom, and for them to say rude and embarrassing things even, they must be punished. Don't you agree?
Of course, they
Yes.
they should... Everyone should be punished if they disagree with anything that you say. Of course, you're by far the most profound and grand ruler around.
Of course. Oh, and he is indulged in this. You do not need to roll persuasion, as honestly, his words are enough to persuade him. Well, Doran, are you okay? I see your hand shaking. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'll leave you to it. As Granick begins, you see his lightning arm flare up as he's waiting for Verum to sit back down. Doran, you see his eyes fixated on you. And you see tears behind eyes that are beet red. He chokes out, "What are you do?" And he pushes the blade slightly into your throat. You see he's confused.
And as the blade's touching my throat, I'm gonna just whisper just enough to where him and me can hear each other. The world tore us apart, broke what we had, shattered what we knew. But somehow, we're here. This isn't a dream. I'm not a ghost. I'm standing right in front of you. I'm here, and I'm real.
You're real. You're real. He's roll persuasion.
Doran, I am your father, and I'm here for you. Where's persuasion? There it goes. Okay.
15. Just met. How you died with mother. With Tilly. No. And Verum at this point looks behind. Doran, are we going to get confused with just a champion of a man? As Doran keeps his back turned, he clears his throat. I'm not confused. I apologize. Let's walk back. Get you back in the arena. Yes?
Very well.
He ushers you, but you do see a reverse grip. His dagger is kind of on his side, but you see at any moment he will stab this through your ribs. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be. You're supposed to be dead. I. I saw it. I. He's just at a loss for words right now.
Doran, I thought you were dead as well. I woke up after they attacked. I thought you were all dead. I had no inkling that any of you had lived, but I hunted and I fought to find you, and
Fought to find me. Fought to find me. You see him frustrated at that term. You need to roll a persuasion. As we'll just pull you a little bit down here. This time, 13. Man, you failed this, but he's not pulling away. And you see tears beginning to form. You fought to find me. You fought to save Mother, I bet. Did you know Mother had the greatest gash you across many parts of your body, but Mother was dismantled?
I couldn't find anything that was left. I was hoping she had gotten away. I hope
She did. With me. I did the heavy lifting. I did what was right. And when I passed your door, Father, you were gashed beyond belief. I could only carry sister and drag Mother.
I'm sorry.
Did you even look for me?
I've been looking for you the whole time. I have never stopped looking for you. Why do you think I'm here right now, Doran? I've been hunting the person who did this, and I, by chance, happened upon the knowledge that you were alive, and as soon as I got that, I fought tooth and nail to get to you, and that's why I'm standing here right now.
You found information of that. I was alive. Who told you?
There's been notes that have been slipped through. I'll pull out one of the notes. I believe this is from the Hag's Hut. And I'll pull that out. There's been talks about you between this Verum and whatever that nasty thing out in the woods was.
As you say Verum, you see his posture just instinctively go straight as he relaxes a bit. You see him sheath his blade as you guys are making your way towards the tunnel. I've done so many bad things. Father, you say you've done everything to find me. Did you see Mother at all, or did you wake up with us gone?
I woke up and the town was in ruins, the house was destroyed, and there's blood everywhere. I looked for all of you, and I couldn't find any sign of you.
I'm doing something with Verum that I think can bring Mother and Tilly back. He grabs your hand. You can feel the calluses on his fingers. You see chipped nails, cuts and scars, all littering his wrist. As you guys are making the light to the tunnel, please, think of Verum's offer. We can discuss later, okay? Please.
Of course. And I'll kind of as I'm holding onto him, I'm gonna pull him closer and give him a hug.
Okay.
And as I'm doing this, I'm gonna give him a brand of castigation. This is a
He
free
doesn't.
action.
Yep. He doesn't even wince at the pain, but he does acknowledge it. And he goes, "To never lose me again, right?"
It's the point. I I can't let you get away. You're you're the only one I've got now.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Can you roll an insight?
It's a nat 20.
That fucking 20. Oh my god. You see, when you said the only one I have left now, you saw a wave of irritation go over Doran, but it was washed with the reunion of this. Father, it will not just be us, okay? And as you step in, the lizard folk see Doran and instantly move. I am doing great work with Pharaoh. Please, please, think of his offer. You can follow me back to the king. We can work together on what's happening. I have a way to bring back Mother and Tilly. I just need time, and I need expertise. Father, can you promise me? He grips your wrist in a warrior's handshake, but you see, or you feel a subtle shake. Can you promise me that you will not leave me again?
Doran, I love you with all my heart. I want to promise you that we will never be torn apart again. But
Then come with me.
I
Come with me, Father.
Varum's twisted.
No.
He's not the man you think he is, and I'm afraid he might be clouding your mind, and I would love to go alongside with you, but I'm afraid.
You see him beginning to kind of hyperventilate for a moment. Keep going. Keep going.
Doran, you're everything to me, but I have to stop him. I cannot work beside him.
Father, he's the only one that knows. And you see him in his emotion. You see from his heart and where his neck goes in an artery, a green vein to his brain. And you see Doran grip his head and squint. Let us talk when things are more clear. When this is all over, you still need to perform. Play the part, Father. We will be in touch. Yes?
Of course, of course.
Do not think of Varum as evil. He has done things, but it is in the right pursuit. You would, like you said, you did anything to get me back. And as he begins walking away, facing you, walking backwards while you're in the hallway, I have done everything I can to bring Tilly and Mother back. As he begins walking, we will cut to the hallway for just a moment. They stop surrounding you as the goblins, they would full heal you at this point, just a heads up, Miles, as they are panicked at the fact that they failed again. Vandal, you slip through here as the lizard folk turn around, seeing you stand there. They point their spears and push you towards your friend. And they go back to their stations.
And just
Well, that was a little bit extra, but I kind of just show my arms and my body, and I'm like, at least I did a good job this time. patching me up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. It's gotta. I'm just staring at the floor at this point.
Did you find him?
Yeah, I did.
And
He,
what did he say?
he he wants me to work with Verum, and he plans on bringing back my wife and my daughter, but he wants me to go with them after the match.
Miles is kind of gonna look at Vandal here. He's gonna kind of step aside, kind of getting closer to him. Whatever you may be thinking right now, it's definitely worse. Your boy has been seduced by the devil, it seems. It's not a good situation at all.
All I know is, as soon as I find Verum, whether he's sleeping in his bed or sitting in his throne, I'm gonna rip him apart. He deserves nothing less.
He does not. But this is not the time to be worrying about that. Got a lot more at stake here, especially with whatever's about to go on with this fight.
As you begin to end this conversation in reverence, the crowd begins to roar. You hear the doo, 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 as the stomps of the people sitting above you, the ceiling blocking it, is beginning to rattle the roof, and you hear the hissing of these guards as they grab both of you. I would say, just for because you will need it, a short rest for both of you, and they yank you out, throwing you back into the pit. And thrown, and with this, I gotta change up the maps a bit.
Oh boy. As we'd kind of be thrown
Go ahead,
away,
please.
I'd kind of look towards Vandal. I'd be like, let's make sure to put on a show, right?
Oh, I plan on it.
All right. With that, you begin to hear the drums and the roars of the crowd. And as you look ahead of you, you see these pillars of lightning. They seem to have like an area of effect. But from behind the cage, you see a rattle, and a large man bursts through them. This lizard begins to hiss and scream. You see acid spewing from his mouth as he slams his feet into the ground, and you hear unison chants of the lizard's name. I need both of you to roll initiative.
Okay. Oh boy. All right.
Okay. Wow, you got so lucky. He rolled a fucking nat 1 on initiative. What is my initiative rolls? But, Vandal, you will be going first, but we're going to pan to the other fight. Oh, man. The Blood Enter here. I need Ivy, Ashen, and Xeris to roll initiative. Ashen, as the Watcher turns, he looks at you directly in the eye through your invisibility. He can see through it. As it is now time.
It's that time.
Oh wow. He didn't attack though, right?
He didn't attack? No, not yet. No, he just simply oh, he rushed towards you actually. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me actually.
Yeah, that's what I was, yeah.
He will roll an attack here first. Yes. As he rushes towards you, you see a blade, almost like Assassin's Creed style, spew out, and he's going to stab you. You see the blade is mixed with shadow. He's going to roll nat 20.
Okay.
So you're going to take 2d8 piercing.
Can I silvery
it's-
barb that?
Silvery barbs? Sure. Do you have
Yeah.
silvery barbs?
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Okay, yeah. You can silvery barbs that. I got no issue. It is against you. He rolled. Oh, what's the math? Sorry, I have to do custom rolls and then math. He rolled a 14.
AC
it-
is 15.
Oh man. Yeah, with that, you just kind of whisper something and you see his he closes his eyes for a moment and it makes him blink as he stabs into the stone next to you. That was and I'm not going to be that mean since you guys don't have armor. But combat has started. What are we doing?
I'm gonna give Xeris the advantage from silvery bars. That's
There are specific rules to silvery barbs.
Because it was you
in
can
the-
cast silvery barbs on yourself.
Yeah, no, I have homebrew rules for it.
Yeah.
Yep. And it can only be applied to yourself.
Okay,
But the
okay,
additional effects.
I thought it was
but-
you can only use it on yourself, but you can give the bonus. But no, that's
Oh,
fine.
yep, that is. My bad. You're good.
Okay, so I can give the bonus to Xeris, but okay.
Okay.
So yeah, Xeris will have advantage on the next attack roll.
All right, Xeris, you see this man. He's extruding green and green mist mixed with a bit of shadow essence to him. What are we doing?
There's seeing this. Gonna quickly pull up the urn and cast Spirit Shroud.
Spirit Shroud? Okay. That's breaking your invis. And you now have Spirit Shroud.
That's gonna conjure flame, and he's gonna use Scorching Ray.
Okay. Roll to hit.
All right, 5 attacks. Let's go.
23 hits. 16 misses.
Maybe.
And then 18 hits.
That misses.
Okay. And then that one misses. Okay. You get 5 rays now?
Yep.
Oh shit.
So 3 hit. Fucking send it directly into his head.
Okay. Go for it. 7. All right. -7. -11. -3.
And he's eating this radiant damage.
And then, yep. All right. Roll that Spirit Shroud. Okay. Woo! Huge damage. As you see him take this damage, you hit a threshold. You see his body almost take in this arcane and reverberate it outwards. Anyone within 10 feet of him, I need you to roll a DC 19 Constitution saving throw.
My fault.
You guys do high damage. I gotta punish you for that. 19, nice. Ashen. Oof. Ashen, you're gonna take 68. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to take minus. You're going to take 31 force damage as he roars this out. The magic and exits his body, and you are going to be thrown as well 10 feet. But you also slam into the wall. You're going to take a d6 of bludgeoning here. You're going to take an additional 3 damage, so 34 damage.
Ouch.
Xeris.
He's just astonished that he just got sent into the wall.
Xeris, you take half of that, by the way, so half of 31, due to you still being within.
Okay.
So that would be 15. That would be your damage.
Well, with that, I'm going to point at him and Hellish Rebuke.
You have your reaction, yeah. He is going to counterspell that with his reaction. As he he feels almost exhausted as he does this, and you hear him huffing through the mask. And then as you cast it, he doesn't even look, and he just points his finger, and that's the counterspell.
Damn. That's all I have.
Okay. The Watcher, you see him kind of mechanically twist his head back into place. He's going to regen 10 HP.
Spirit Shroud. You
Spirit
can't
Shroud?
regenerate.
Oh, it can't regain health? Okay, awesome. I did it. Fuck! All right. But with that, seeing that his healing isn't working, he's going to say, you. And he's going to run at you and begin to try and stab you. Oh my gosh, he rolled a 2 on his first hit. He rolled 2 2s. What the fuck? That said, with his bonus action, he's going to do Crimson Echo. Uh, after missing both attacks and just narrowly like gashing your skin, you see him raise his wrist and twist it. You need to roll a Constitution saving throw DC 15. Xeris.
Well,
You drop concentration on your Spirit Shroud. And what this feels like is you feel like an echo in your mind take hold and then static electrocute you. You're going to take 3d6 psychic damage as he forces you to drop your con. You take 7 psychic damage here. And I think that is it. And is all he can do. Okay. Ivy.
With this is kind of looking to be a scary situation, and then from the small little like warning that my Lord Nerilus given me, I know it's probably going to be a tough battle, so I will use the free cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
Cast Beacon of Hope, and then if in range, I'm pretty sure I might have to move a little bit closer for this one. Yeah. And we'll kind of move about here. Yeah, and then that will hit everybody, including Ashen. And I will use. What is it? Mass Healing Word. There we go.
Mass Healing Word.
Yes.
All right.
So that's 2d4, so that's 8 plus 9.
8 plus 9. Beacon of Hope. Yeah, it's the max HP.
Yeah, so it'd be
Yeah.
17.
Healing
No.
for both of them.
Yes.
Okay. As you cast a spell and that of healing, you see something in the Watcher begin to turn. You see his helmet sear his skin, and he's going to do his legendary action, Thread Sever. You see him just disappear for a moment, and then appear behind you, and go for a attack here. 12 and then plus 7. 19.
Oh yeah, that hits.
That hits. Okay. As he does this, he stabs and then twists. You're gonna take a D8. Fucking all right. Plus fucking 6. So you take 7 piercing here. And then on top of that, as he twists the blade, you see necrotic explode from the hilt. You're gonna take 2d6 necrotic. And then I need you to roll Constitution saving throws for Beacon of Hope. Oh, by the way, all concentration saving throws with this guy are increased to DC 15 due to his aura. Woof, 18. That's still going. You're good. And as he does this, he goes stubborn, 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 and he's just repeating himself as you see his nails are like curling back. But go ahead, Ivy.
Yeah, I just with my concentration, just I know that my Lord won't let me give up so easily. Yeah.
Okay.
That will honestly just be the end of my turn.
Nice. And that's your turn?
Yes.
All right. Ashen. Is Ashen here?
Hello?
Hello?
Did we get healed by that last turn? I meant to ask.
17.
17, alright, that's how I missed it. I am going to tell Ivy, hold on, I'm bringing you here. And then I'm going to cast a Vortex Warp on her.
Okay. What does that
Here.
do?
Vortex Warp. If Ivy allows it, I can magically twist a space around another creature I can see in range. The target must succeed a Constitution to resist it, or you don't have to resist it. But basically, the target is teleported to an occupied space of choice
Nice.
that I see.
It will surprise me a little bit, but I will be very grateful for it.
Okay.
Just like as I come back in front of like in between Xeris and Ashton, I just kind of turn towards Ashton with a very fearful face, just like thank you.
I figured that's exactly what you would want. Yes, that's why I packed that spell. Very useful spell.
All right. Anything
And then
else,
I
Ashton?
am going to. I can't attack, can I? I don't think I can
Oh,
attack.
also, is 15 AC due to your blade singing, or is that just base?
It's just base.
Okay, fair enough.
Let me double check that. Let me double check that.
Because if it is, you would still have to do an action for blade sing.
Yeah, my blade song is off, so my normal
Okay.
AC is just 15. Yeah.
Wow, that's insane. Go ahead.
Now that you reminded me, though, I will turn on my blade song.
Is that a bonus action?
It is
Okay, fair enough. What's your AC now? 19?
19. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck off. Fucking wizard, bro. All right.
And then that'll be the end of my turn. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Xeris.
Like, I use everything in a burst. I'm gonna run up. Does this corpse have a weapon on him?
Yes, a club. You can
I'm
pick it
just
up
gonna-
with a free action. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. As a bonus action, I'm gonna rage and just sprint at him.
Okay. And as you do that, you lift the club. I think their club to hit. Well, it's based off your to hit modifier actually. So, are you proficient with clubs?
Yeah, I'm proficient in all.
Okay, then yeah, then you can add your normal to hit with it.
Crack him with it.
Go ahead. The damage is a d6 if you hit, by the way. Nat 1. Oh, man. As this happens, this club is very rudimentary. The Watcher's metal arm, he just puts it up to block it, and it shatters. And all you have is the bottom kind of shaft of the club.
Well, shit.
You still have unarmed here.
I can't attack again. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. The Watcher, with this, sees Ivy just being saved and the frustration that comes with that. Also, still having concentration, he's going to upcast Hold Person. I need Ivy and Ashen to roll a Wisdom saving throw of 16.
Cringe. I don't think I got a +7. All I need is a 10. Please. Let's.
22? Okay.
Yeah.
Ashen?
I'm checking something really quick. I thought I did.
13. Ashen, you are frozen as what this feels like is like chains of just rage as they sear into your skin and into your forearms. He's going to run past you, Xeris, and rush Ashen here. Xeris, are you opportunity attacking with your fists here? Are you saving your
Yeah.
reaction? Okay.
I'm punching him.
All right, roll to hit.
Also, Beacon of Hope.
Oh, Beacon
of Hope?
Wisdom saves.
I'm glad that
Advantage.
you know that. That's crazy. Wait.
Wait, Beacon of Hope? Oh, Beacon of Hope.
Wait. Let me read it. Wait.
I had to look that up because I thought it did.
Oh wait, yeah, it is advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Yes, it is. And I was hoping you wouldn't notice because as I said Hold Person, I was like, wait, that's a wisdom. Okay.
Thank you.
If you're gonna allow it, I'll roll it. If not, I mean.
Yeah, no, go for
whatever.
it. Go for it. You have Beacon of Hope on you, so you're good.
Everyone within 30 feet.
Oh, you kidding me?
14,
Aw.
regardless.
Worth a
Xeris, roll that to
try.
hit.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be some heavy fucking damage.
Oh,
Xeris, 23
Nice.
hits. Go ahead and roll that unarmed damage +2 because you're raging.
All right.
So 6. As this hits, he kind of stumbles a bit as you connect, but he does pay no mind as he's just rushing towards Ashen. That's not opportunity attack for you, Ivy, but he's going to crit this. It's a automatic crit due to Hold Person still being active, and he succeeded his concentration. Alright. Right, Ashen, you take 17 piercing on the first hit. As he's going to twist his blade, you're going to take a 46 necrotic. As you take 16 necrotic. And he's going to multi-attack again. This time, he's aiming for your wings and then to shred downwards. But that crits. You're going to
I'm
take
down.
16 damage here. And as you fall, Ashen, he pulls his blade. You still take the necrotic here. You fail one death saving throw. As the Watcher turns around and goes, I must protect what he needs. And he is going to end his turn. But we're going to cut to the gladiator pit here as Ashen falls. And we'll probably end the session with this pit. So heads up
I'm
on that.
crying. No.
All right. With that, you see this large creature break through, and they're all cheering for him. You see him upping the ante with his arms. As what are we doing, Vandal?
Oh boy. Let's see. I got 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna go about 30 feet to go behind the pillar,
Okay.
and then
Yep,
as I
right
do
about
that,
there.
I'm gonna switch into my wolf form.
Okay.
And then I'll just run like another 10 feet.
Sounds good. And I think that can get you to right next to here, basically.
Okay.
All right. And that's your turn?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you want to describe actually how you get into your wolf form? I'm interested.
I guess like as I'm running, I'll start to kind of Wolverine like run on all fours, and as that kind of
Nice.
shifts, like my muscles and my legs and everything kind of just gets a little bit bigger. And yeah.
Awesome. All right, Miles.
So I do
Okay,
blue
I
token.
want to. Can I? How tall is this beast right here?
He's about 10 feet.
Could I see him potentially, like from any angle?
You can see him from here.
Okay.
Oh,
When
nice,
I'm looking-
Vandal.
Yeah, he's got that.
Yeah, it makes it easier to remember now.
So, as I'm looking at his body, does it look like he kind of has like any sort of like lightning scars? Or,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
scar on his
Oh,
body?
yeah. And you see on his wristband that is all rope, lightning is still coursing through it.
Okay, so I would assume that probably means he has lightning resistance.
Yeah, perhaps, who knows?
That kind of puts a damper on my plan because I still have the cloak and that gives me resistance to lightning. If these are lightning traps, I was gonna lure him, but it is what it is. But what I will do is I will kind of just follow suit with Vandal here, and I'm gonna move my 30 feet behind the pillar here. Just kind of starting to hype myself up a little bit, like jumping, just
Mhm.
moving around a bit, trying to get everybody in the mood for a fight. You know.
All right. And as you do that, the crowd begins to cheer. I'm going to roll a d6.
Okay.
A 5. You see that they are throwing things, and one of them is almost translucent in nature, and it rolls at your feet.
Okay. Can I like pick that up?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up and kind of inspect it a bit.
Okay. By the way, this guy has 55 feet of movement.
Goddamn.
So he is going to move here as
My God.
as he's rushing through, and he's going to then charge an additional. Ooh, he's actually not going to charge. I thought that would hit, but he's going to end in here, as you see lightning coursing, and you hear him roar as he goes Borgo-like, as he is going to then roar at you in a straight line. You see lightning coursing out of his mouth. And it goes 40 feet. Oh, right at
Nice.
your feet, Miles.
Does that hit behind
As-
cover?
Yeah, it rips through cover.
God damn.
Yep.
Okay.
And what is that going to be? All right, Vandal, I need DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Is that hitting me or not?
It is at your your portrait's barely in it. You get advantage on this save. We'll do that.
Okay. Thank you.
if you fail, you take 20 lightning damage as he just
I
roars
succeed.
this out. And if you succeed, you take half.
Well, if I have resistance to lightning damage, do I only take 5?
You take half of half.
So 5, okay. Alright, I lost my 10 hit points.
All right, let me see.
You also have to add me into combat as well.
Oh, how do I add people additionally from combat after they're gone?
I think you just click on the thing and press the plus symbol next to my name, or the
Oh, perfect.
E. And I
Awesome, I
had a
didn't know that.
21.
21? Oh, perfect.
Yep.
Does it show now? Oh, now. Perfect.
Sweet.
Awesome. All right. It is now your turn, Vandal.
All right. Is the electricity still like coursing through the ground there at all, or no?
No, as it dissipates, you just kind of just get shocked, as that is just a taste of what it can do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. Let's see. I'm gonna rush over and kind of hop onto the wall, and then
Okay.
hop over and try to stab it in the chest.
Athletics.
Nice.
15, that makes it.
Son
Ooh,
of a
that was the
bitch.
DC. Holy shit.
Right.
And as you do that, you begin to stab, roll to hit.
Ah,
10.
Stab.
You don't hit, but you are grabbed onto him here. The first one misses, the second one, as you are grabbed on, you can roll with advantage.
okay, sweet. So 16 is first, and
9.
Yeah.
Almost a 20.
His armor class is 15, by the way.
oh, nice. Okay.
So,
All right. Well, I guess since I'm holding on, it'll be just a one-handed slash. So
all right. Yeah, yep, correct. Yep. 8, okay, and then he's not marked at all, right?
no.
Okay,
But
perfect.
I guess I will, as my bonus action, mark him now. Let's see, where is it at? Oh, it's a blood maledict. Yeah, okay. And I'll just do the what is it? Blood curse of the marked.
All right. And
That's
what
my
does that
turn.
do?
It's basically like hex, essentially.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Perfect. Yep. And as you do that, he goes, puny human, as he's trying to like pull you off, but you're just frustrating him, to say the least. Miles,
So looking at this little translucent object here, how can I discern what this thing is?
Arcana.
Okay, I have advantage on this because of runes. It's passive, by the way. 12.
It's an enchantment to your, I'll just say it. It's your enchantment to your saving throws.
Okay. Do I need to activate it in some kind of way?
You would have to drink it, as it looks more drinkable.
Well, I look at this thing and I kind of reach into my sack and I pull out that damn
Oh, God.
fucking colorful potion.
All right, let me pull up
And pull up your thing while I'm describing this. I'm just thinking back to that shopkeeper. It's experimental. I'd be very, very happy for you to try it. And I'm like, okay. Fucking hell. And I'll just back it down the post.
All right,
So
you get the
did say it was
haste
like a
effect,
haste.
but you need to
yeah.
roll a D100.
Oh no! All right, D100. Let's go.
And I will tell you what you get here.
83. I think that's one of the
83.
good ones.
Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage, and you regain hit points equal to that sum.
I don't have anything. I don't have anyone in 30 feet.
Okay, so it just erupts, and the crowd just like pauses for a moment as they're confused. But
Wait, can I play that off a little bit? Like as I like down the potion and like
yeah,
this
roll
necrotic
performance
energy
with
flow.
advantage.
Yeah, it just roars off of me, and I kind of just scream out, like kind of going
Yeah,
mad
yeah.
a little bit. It's a performance with advantage here. Let's do it. Oh, let's go!
Nat 20. As
It's not a nat
the crowd, now seeing this to be a performance, begins to roar. You get 25 temp hit points.
God damn! Yeah, I'm playing into this. All
All
right. So
right.
with haste, I get
Mhm.
10 feet of movement and an additional.
You also get
action.
+2 AC, I'm pretty sure.
+2. Okay. Epic. All right. I'm
And
going
multiple
to.
actions. Yep.
Yeah, with one of my actions, I'm going to dash. So
Okay.
I can get over. Well, actually, that's 40 feet. So if I already have 10 feet extra on top, I can move right up to him.
Roll DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
That's fine by me.
You also need to roll a con. Do you have to roll a con? No, it's turn limits. Ooh,
Yep.
9. You're going to take 3d6 lightning damage. So
And
you take
attack.
12 lightning and you lose a reaction.
Okay, so that's only 6, and I lose my reaction because lightning resistance. If it is lightning damage.
Yes, it is lightning damage. Yep.
All right. So, I feel like this is gonna be pretty simple. I'm going to just, as I run up to this guy, I'm just gonna start with precision, just start ripping slices at his legs, trying to like get him down to the ground here.
Okay.
It's gonna be the first roll. That's 21.
Okay.
And
Okay.
roll the damage. And then this will be
13.
my second hit. I'll just roll the damage.
Yeah. Go ahead. Roll that damage.
And then with my second action, I will go to attack again. So that's 2 more attacks. And that one.
All right. Yep. That one. Okay.
All right. And that one kind of stumbles a little bit, but
Mhm.
kind of sweep up.
You're
trying to
amped
cut
up.
his thigh here. And that is a 25.
25. Roll damage.
And that's 12.
12. Okay. As that connects, he's like, ow, ow, ow. Like, he's just like, he's terrified of this pain. He goes, that hurt. It hurt. And he's going to scream as you've dropped him below half HP. He now gets advantage on every single attack.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of just roar at him and as I kind of do a quick little spin to the crowd.
Okay. All right. There, the crowd is loving this as he's going to roll to hit 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll hit. That's 1 sickle. As he
One
plants
sickle.
this into you, you're going to take. What was it? Sorry. Where does it say? Okay, there we go. 2d10.
Okay.
You're going to take 11 piercing. Or no, this is slashing. As he hooks one into your shoulder. And then the next one. Oh, not that. I'm looking for a stat sheet. 22.
That is just over my armor class. Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna take half, but he still plants this into your shoulder.
No,
Oh wait,
that's
you
just
said it's just
over.
over. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
my bad.
I have 21.
You're gonna take another 2d10. Wow, 2 2s. So then you roll plus 10 here. As then he goes, my payback. As he's going to then jump into the air. Vandal, I need you to roll. If you're wanting to hang on to him, you need to roll a strength or athletics check.
Hang on to that motherfucker.
13. As it's hard to stay on the top, you fall and then you go into the electricity. Oh god, you guys are in his amp zone too. This is gonna be so much fucking damage.
Oh boy.
So you're gonna get hit with
Oh, no.
2d12 bludgeoning.
Okay.
But then you're also gonna get hit with 5d. Oh my god.
5d what?
5d10 thunder damage.
That's thunder, not lightning. Oh, you're so.
Over.
Yep. It's over, he says.
It's no Jover.
Holy
Let's see it.
shit.
Let's see the damage. Roll it. There's no
Okay,
save
so-
or anything on this. Wow.
He got his conditions met for this.
Right. Okay. That's fair.
So you're gonna take 18 bludgeoning damage, and as he jumps, you see his feet be infused with thunder, and as he kicks your rib cage, you hear a crack of thunder in the air. Oh god, you might die.
Oh!
What's your HP?
My HP is currently 64.
Okay, you're gonna take 41 thunder damage and get sent back flying into here. You're gonna take another 10 bludgeoning on against the.
Can I make any kind of save to try and reduce that damage?
You can use, if you'd want, I'd be fine with. Tell me how you want to do it.
So as he goes to kick me here, I want to just try and plant my feet into the ground. Well, not really plant my feet into the ground, just like with my toes, try and drag it against the ground to prevent myself from flying back as far.
Roll a strength check. The DC is going to be 18, or strength saving throw.
Thank you, thank you. All right,
Yep.
18. Come on, baby, come on. Let's fucking go!
As you meet it, he does boot you, but you just slide through, and as you get to the wall, you put your hand backwards, gasping for air, stopping yourself from slamming into the wall. As Bragor roars into the crowd, this is who they love. He is going to get 15 temp hit points as the crowd adores him.
Okay. So
All
I don't
right.
take the 10
Miles.
damage from the wall.
You do not take 10 damage from the wall.
WWWWW.
All right. Then it is now Vandal's turn.
I will ignite my blade with the Crimson Right. So
Okay.
that's 1d6.
Oh, did I roll damage for you falling into the...
You did not
I
yet.
did not.
So-
I missed it. Fine. Go ahead. So 5 to you.
And then I will slash at its Achilles tendons, like at the back.
Okay.
Try to drop it.
Are you targeting this?
I am.
Okay, then the his AC is gonna be 17 then.
Okay.
Woo! Okay.
All right. This will be my first strike. And then this is
9. Okay.
that's the fire. And
It's
then-
doubled, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yep. And
Perfect. Woof. Man, this hurts him, and as his Achilles drops, you see him kind of like try and pull his leg up, and he goes, What?
And then as he kind of drops a little bit lower, I'm gonna go to the front and then try to slide my blade up into the top of his or the bottom of his jaw.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, that hits.
All right.
Woof.
Oh, it had to be a 1.
1. Okay. Still some crazy damage here. As this happens, you see him. I have another overloading mechanic with this guy, but I forgot with Miles.
That's also the other
Sorry.
damage as well.
Oh my gosh, yeah, this overloads it. Holy shit. He screams in pain. I need each of you to roll a DC 15 wisdom save.
You're
I said I had something for Miles.
14. I'm gonna smack you.
If you
There's
fail,
advantage.
you have disadvantage on all attacks going forward.
Jesus.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, sorry, not entirely. You have disadvantage until the start of your next turn. So not this turn, the next initiative order.
So like next round, essentially.
Yes, next round. Yep.
Cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, is that it, Vandal?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay, he seems really fucking hurt by this, by the way. All right, Miles, what we doing?
So Miles is, completely flabbergasted by what the fuck this guy just did. He's like, all right, well, he's kind of looking to the crowd now, and he grabs onto his cloak here, and he's going to activate the Aura of Tempest. And he's going to
Okay.
kind of try and flare up the lightning as much as he can. And he's just going to
As
start
you-
like chanting, like to
Oh
himself.
man, he probably
He's
shouldn't
just
have
trying
done
to
that.
look badass.
Right, yeah. Granuk stands up and goes, "What?" As he slams his hand onto the ledge. You've attracted the attention of the crowd 100%. I'm gonna roll a d6 here.
Okay.
You're rolling with a normal attack instead of disadvantage for one hit.
Okay.
Granuk has now peered into you here, watching closely.
It's the fucking cloak, bro. I mean, it's not like I'm casting magic. It's the cloak dude.
Where did you find the cloak, though?
On the orc.
Yeah,
Miles just likes getting attention, I guess.
no, you're good.
So-
You're good.
We're going to just kind of run right back into the fray here.
Okay, DC 16,
And that is con or dex?
Dex.
Let's go.
Nice. You pass. So you take half of this.
Half to
You
half.
take So you take 1 damage.
Epic. I am just gonna kind of just do the same thing here, and even though I only get one strike without disadvantage, I'm just gonna keep going to slash him.
Okay.
So we'll roll the first hit. That is a
24. Roll damage.
Roll damage. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Second hit at disadvantage. Oh, dodged a fucking nat 20.
Oh, he did dodge a nat 20, but you still hit him.
So roll this damage. That sucks, but it's good. Roll the third hit. And that is 21.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god.
That'll be 12. And with this final strike, he's going to just try and stab right at the neck here.
Okay.
Last disadvantage. Let's go!
Oh my gosh. All right, that
plus
hits.
9 hit DC is amazing. 9 damage.
9. Okay, he is fucking wounded here as he looks up. Bragor doesn't lose. Bragor doesn't lose.
Okay. And since I already used my bonus action and my action, I'm just gonna look him dead in the face, trying to intimidate him here. Just be like, "Well, you're gonna lose today, buddy." And I just have like a menacing smile on my face as I'm staring into his eyes.
As you say that, you see his muscles bulge as you are still in his amp zone, guys. He is going to roll to charge through each of you. Oh my god.
Can't wait to die. This
All
is it,
right, for
guys.
Vandal, 18.
Yep.
Okay. Miles, 24.
And this is Thunder?
This is the initial bludgeoning as he rips through here, shaking, and charging does not provoke opportunity here because he is ripping through you. You guys are going to take 2d12 bludgeoning.
Yep.
Oh my! What the? I roll a 3 and a 1. And then that's plus 10, so 14 bludgeoning. And then as that too, I need you to roll a strength save, Vandal.
Okay.
The DC's 15. Sorry.
All right, and I have those advantage because of my form.
Awesome.
Oh boy.
12. You get thrown into the wall here and take an additional d12 of bludgeoning. 3. Man, what the But with that and the crowd roaring, that was his action. He still has his bonus. As he opens his mouth, lightning begins to crackle from it.
Oh,
We are going to end the session there.
Oh, not the cliffhanger. Oh, Miles, no! Not 2 down.
Oh.
Uh-huh. This guy fucking hits, but I'm going to be honest, he's really badly hurt. So just a heads up on that. But
he's
2
really badly
down.
hurt.
Dude, why did I? Oh my
Don't
gosh.
worry,
I
have a
thought
plan.
161 HP was enough. It was not.
Not
You guys are
for
ripping
a
through this
hasted-
fucking guy.
Not for a hasted Miles, bro.
Fucking
And then
Vandal's just
Xeris,
dropping like Vandal's dropping 16 fire damage. And I'm like, fuck. And then he follows with just 2d6 plus 6, 2d6 plus 6. I'm like, okay.
I just want to say that he should have taken 1d4 because I do have the Aura of Tempest, so it'd be half, I guess, because if
Is
he's
it
resistant
lightning?
to lightning. Yeah, it's
He's
1d4
immune.
lightning. He's immune.
That's why
Okay,
he's
yeah,
able to
kinda
stand in
figured.
those lightning
Yeah,
areas.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Damn.
fair. That's fair.
Fucking hell. Sorry for the back and forth combat. I know it can definitely get messy, but this just comes with the party splitting up. So
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
comes with the
Didn't
territory.
expect it. We didn't expect this, sadly. Yeah.
They always gotta have a watcher, but I am extremely excited for next session.
Yeah.
Extremely. I thought the conversation with Doran and Vandal went so good. I hope you liked it.
Oh yeah,
Flop.
I liked it.
I
I
did.
was so nervous. Oh, I was
Dude,
like,
I'm gonna be
die.
honest,
I'm dead.
That play could have killed you. I'm gonna be real. That play 100% could have killed you.
Yeah, I was really hoping I wasn't gonna attract the attention of the other two, but as soon as they noticed me, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna die. It's over. They're just gonna like throw me over like the cliff side or the edge side, and I'm gonna get eaten by some dogs or something.
Ooh, dude. Varum's invitation. You should think on that.
Oh God, I want to say no
Eating
so
up.
bad.
Ah, you hate me. Why do you hate me?
Don't
Um,
worry. If I survive next fight, because let's be honest here, if he's charging up an attack, that's automatic failures on my death saving throws. So
We'll see.
how much
Also,
damage was that?
For the charging,
Yeah,
I
because you said 24. Was that the 8? Was that the to hit?
yeah, that was to hit. And
Oh,
then
okay.
with his bludgeoning, I think it was like 14.
Okay. Oh, I was at 22. I thought you said 24 as damage. I was like, fuck.
Oh no,
Okay.
no,
All
no.
right, so I'm still
You're
up.
up.
I'm still
You're
up.
still up.
That's 14, so I put my HP back to
Oh,
22.
and then do that strength save then real quick,
Yeah, okay, so then go
just to make
save
sure, because he does
14.
throw you back 15 feet.
Okay. And then strength save. What was the
The DC was 15.
God damn it.
You get thrown into the wall. You're gonna take 2d12. You're
Miles is down.
gonna take 14 bludgeoning.
Yeah, okay, I'm down. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just down.
Well,
Uh,
well.
It was never meant to be.
You really
Okay.
tried. It's okay, Miles.
Well, good job, guys. There's gonna be a dual fight. We're gonna open next session with the Watcher. So Ashen, Ivy, and Zaris.
awesome.